Hello and welcome. Today I'm in the beautiful village of Stoke Bruerne in South Northamptonshire. And although this place was first known in the Domesday Book, actually it's the Grand Union Canal that it's better known for these days. So today I'm going to show you around and explain why Stoke Bruerne makes the perfect day out. The canal system was absolutely vital to the Industrial Revolution, as it allowed goods to be transported around the country, including coal and cotton, and the Grand Union Canal was one of those canals that stretches across England and Wales to provide that transport. The locking system was the clever way of navigating the different heights of the landscape by releasing water from one level into the next through a series of lock gates, and to this day their renovations take place to keep the locks in order as the boats go from one level to the next. So here at Stoke Bruerne there's lots you can see and do, and one of the attractions that's completely free of charge is the Canal Heritage Museum. So I'm going to go and take a look inside now and see what that's about, and it covers obviously the Industrial Revolution and the important part that the canals played in that. The Canal Museum is set across 2 floors, and whilst it's fairly basic, it's free to enter, and it does give you an interesting insight into the life of the boat people during the days of the canals when it was transporting cotton, coal and other goods around the country. It certainly wasn't an easy life. And if you look at the space that they had to live in, bearing in mind they had to carry all of that cargo, it would have been quite a hard existence. Very little schooling for the children, very little welfare provisions, even by those standards in those days. Once you've finished in the Canal Museum, why not take a stroll down the towpath here? You can go all the way to the Blisworth Tunnel, right up to the entrance, and when you get there you'll find that there's actually a modern day blacksmith still operating right at the entrance to the tunnel. But just listen to that. That's the sound of relaxation, and this is just such a beautiful spot. I think it's a really cost-effective day out as well. I paid £2 to park in the church car park, which is all day. The museum is free to enter. A stroll along the towpath here. And really my toughest decision now comes in that there's 2 absolutely amazing pubs in Stoke Bruerne and also a cafe. So I've got to decide what I have for lunch, and that's probably the toughest decision I'm going to have to make today. So if you're looking for a family day out, something for everyone, then you definitely should visit Stoke Bruerne. I've chosen to have lunch in the Boat Inn. Don't judge me. It's gone midday, so I've treated myself to a pint and ordered a ploughman's. There's 2 pubs in Stoke Bruerne, the Navigation and the Boat Inn. Both look very appealing. I preferred the menu for the Boat Inn, which is why I've chosen it. It's slightly more traditional. But what I would say is if you're coming to Stoke Bruerne and you want a lunch out or an evening meal, then you've got 2 fantastic pubs to choose from. And certainly the value at the Boat Inn, I have to say, I thought was really good. So let's see what the food's like. Ploughman's indeed, yes, thank you. Look at that. That's perfect, thank you.
Now then, would you like any sauces, or are you okay?
No, I'm good as I am. Thank you very much. Thank you. Absolutely.
Lovely.
And there we have it. Fantastic ploughman's to finish off my morning here in Stoke Bruerne. So I'm going to tuck into this and then I'll probably have to walk off a few of the calories and end my day. So that's lunch finished, and it was glorious, so I definitely recommend the Boat Inn, and I can definitely recommend the Ploughman's as well. So I'm going to finish up with my pint here in the sunshine watching the world go by, and I'll just leave you with a few images of today's trip out to Stoke Bruerne. Don't forget, if you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and ding the bell for more notifications on the Days Out Travel channel. Thanks ever so much for watching. See you next time.